This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
Hello, folks. My name is Nick Pierce, and I hope you're doing well out there in Flames Nation. This one's for all of our Flames tennis fans here today, specifically the women's tennis program. It's a big day. 2 years ago today, one of the greatest to ever do it for the Lady Flames tennis team, Evangeline Crist, was able to set the record for singles wins, and we've got Evangeline with us here today. Makes her home now in Birmingham, Alabama, working with the SEC. Evangeline, appreciate you taking a few moments for us before we get into some of the excitement from the past and big accomplishments there. First of all, how are you and your family doing?
We're doing good. It's good to see you guys. It's good to see familiar faces again. Our family's doing good. I'm now married, and we live in Birmingham, so we're staying safe. My husband's a police officer, so he's having to stay extra safe. But all my family's staying home. It's hard to not be able to see everybody, but we're doing Zoom calls as well once a week. Our whole family gets on, all 8 of the siblings, both parents, and we got to keep up some way. So we're making it work and enjoying some time at home.
Wow. So your husband, you guys got married back in August, I think, of last year, but your husband's right there on the front line. That's big time. Tell him thank you from all of us here in Flames Nation, and we certainly appreciate that and appreciate you joining us here. But let's talk a little bit about 2 years ago. It was a big moment for you, victory number 88 in your career, singles win, set the all-time record at Liberty. That's a record that still stands here, obviously. Tell me about the moment that you were able to accomplish that, and just, what the feeling is of being one of the all-time greats here at Liberty. Do you consider yourself one of the all-time greats?
Oh, gosh, no. Definitely not one of the greatest. Just maybe set some great records, and hopefully the girls that are coming in now can have something to reach for, and knowing that all these freshmen coming in, you don't have to have the biggest serve, the biggest powerhouse game. It's more just about your consistency on and off the court. It's really not taking the game so seriously and every single point so seriously in every single match. It's just kind of whatever is in front of you that you just go through and do your best. So I know that was such a fun moment to have that win. I think I was at Longwood, actually, and Rodney, who's one of the best fans out there, I remember him coming with some signage and some posters, and he got one of my tennis balls from the match and had it signed, or I had signed it, and then he framed it in a little shadow box for me to have that I still keep around with me. So fun little memories that seemed just like last week. And with all this craziness, it's cool to be able to have something like that.
Well, the moment that it happened was actually at the Cross-White Athletic Club. So the Longwood match was probably right around there, about the same time, or maybe right after that. Would explain Rodney getting Longwood was the doubles record, I should say. The singles record came at the Cross-White Athletic Club. So that one came against Hampton, and I think you beat the young lady Haley Mullins in straight sets. So do you remember much about that one?
Okay, I remember that one now. You had to jog my memory. I'm like, I've forgotten even after 2 years. But yeah, I do. I definitely remember that. It was a team. It was the first time we were playing them. And it was just fun, just the camaraderie from the team, and all the girls knew. And I tried not to think about it too much, of knowing, oh gosh, like I am this close. I don't want to mess it up now that I have started to think about it. But it was really all the team and the coaches and them, just like their support. And, Coach Marin always said that he saw potential in me, and from my freshman year, and even before that, when he came to see me at some junior matches. So it's just cool to always have them there to support me through it all, from my freshman year all the way to senior year and beyond.
A doubles record that we talked about, that was April 3rd at Longwood, and your doubles partner was Anna Dollar. How much fun was it playing with Anna?
Oh, we had so much fun. And now I definitely remember that match too. And she was there right beside me the whole time, helping me, encouraging me, and knowing that this could be the match that I set the record with her, when had a lot of partners before that too. But having Anna, and one of my best friends still, and we keep in touch all the time, and having her there right beside me to set that record was so fun.
Yeah, it finished with 92 singles victories, 94 doubles victories, and those program records could stand for a while, it looks like.
Yeah.
But what was your overall experience like playing as a Liberty tennis player?
Mhm. It was the best. Honestly, I tell people all the time that, if they're considering even looking to be a student athlete and they're making that tough decision, I'm like, that's one of the best decisions that you'll ever make. Just the camaraderie to have, being on a team, just the difference that it can make when your college experience, having people there to be some of your closest friends that you get to keep way past just the college years. And, I don't always remember the specific matches from, that's so many matches to think about, but all the way from freshman to senior year, it's more of the friendships and the relationships that I hold on to so dearly past that. So if there's ever anybody looking at playing college tennis, especially at Liberty, I'm always so behind them and trying to encourage everybody to go, because it's not just tennis, it's not just a sport, but it's the family that you get to be a part of, and the platform, just getting to play for something so much better than yourself, and knowing that the Lord has given us those gifts, and what better way to represent that than at Liberty on those home courts.
Well, since your career wrapped up, understand you served as a student assistant manager there for a year with the program, and now, like I said earlier, you made your way down to Birmingham and married and working for the SEC now, the Southeastern Conference. How exciting has that been? Yeah. How exciting has that been for you? And tell us a little bit about what you're doing for the SEC now.
Yeah, it's been so fun. I remember growing up thinking working for sports is where I want to be. I wanted to be on the business side. I never had the personality to maybe be a tennis coach as a career, but I always knew working in sports was kind of the sweet spot. And I always, because the SEC, is being in the South in Birmingham, I've always loved this city. And so I was like, man, that would be my dream company to work for. And if there's a way that I could do it, I'm going to do it. And when my husband and I started dating, and he was in Birmingham and wanting to stay in Birmingham, and knowing that the SEC's there were so many things that the Lord was so lining up for both of us, and me especially. So I volunteered last year as a student assistant, but for the SEC for one of the basketball championships, and kind of got my foot in the door and stayed in communication with everybody, and got a job August 1st with them as an academic relations coordinator. So I'm on the academic side, focusing more on the student side versus just athletics, because a lot of people think of the SEC as just football. That's the only thing we do.
It's not.
What? So I get to focus on the student side and faculty and just the academic accomplishments of the schools in general, just kind of the cool and unique side that they do, and the students and faculty, and doing like case study competitions and college tours. And then as a staff member, a lot of bonuses that you get to help out for the championships. So I helped out for the men's and women's basketball tournament, doing their social media, or, at least the women's tournament, and then got to help out for the football championship games, which was really cool to be a part of, and helping in the tickets department. So I kind of get a little taste of everything, which is really fun.
Outstanding. Well, we're glad that you're doing so well. It sounds like that you've really gotten off to a great start in your career, and certainly Liberty was a big part of that, it sounds like.
Definitely. I wouldn't take and experience anything back that I learned from Liberty that helped me get my start to where I am now.
Very good. Evangeline, we appreciate the time, and it's always fun taking a stroll down memory lane. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll look forward to catching up with you again, hopefully real soon.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it. Thank you.